Today is Saturday. I really have no clue what today's will bring. At least I can ask her if she would like to go somewhere together. Hopefully she's not upset with me. With any luck, she still got some of that eagerness I saw in her on Tuesday. I sent her a message saying I'm coming over in the morning, okay? She replied during the night, but I was already asleep by then. It was a single word reply, but she's okay with it. Once I reached Sherry's house, I knocked on the door before entering. Since she had no issue with it on Tuesday, I entered the house without worry. Stepping aside, I and call out to whoever is around. Hello? No response. It's as if the entire house was abandoned, especially the door being unlocked. Like time had stopped. No noise. Where are her parents? Who are her parents? I mean, I don't remember what their occupations are, because Sayori barely ever talked about them. Seriously, are they working even on Saturdays? Since Sayori's in on the first floor, she must be high in her room. She's probably waiting for me. I'm not gonna let her jump me like last time. I head up to her bedroom door, being careful not to make any noise with my steps. I braced myself before grabbing the door handle. I gently open the door. I stand inside expecting her to come out and even say something. I feel like I'm going to tell a little lesson trickery. Hey, I step into the room and come to realize why she's responding to the door opening. A panda. She's lying there with a green bird plush between her arms. But can we talk about the panda here? I like this panda. I have a panda hat somewhere in my room. I forgot where I put it. And her phone slapped across her face. No wonder she only replied with, yeah. She probably wanted to sleep right after. I call out for her again in hopes of waking her up. Sayori? Trying again a bit louder this time, she still doesn't wake up. Shouting at her would probably be excessive, so I go in and sit down next to her bed to think of a better way. Sayori, wake up, sleepyhead. There's no response. I tried to plush, down to get her response. 9. I'll take. She's holding on to it like there's no tomorrow. I can't just sit here until she decides to wake up. Although she is pretty cute, as she's audibly blowing out every time she exhales. I touch the tip of her nose lightly. And again. Boop. No boop. Sleep. Yes, boop. Boop until you wake up. Huh? Wah! Oh, what? Why did you wake me up? Because I didn't want to sit here for hours while you were sleeping? I told you I'm coming over. I guess. She's like, you actually want to get up? Fucking cringe. Cringe beta male. I'm looking at my thing. I am so close to actually applying for well, I'm not really that close to applying for monetization. I'm about 2,750 watch hours away. Shit. She sits up in her bed and starts rubbing her eyes. While she's getting herself together, I look around her room. I haven't come over like this in a long time, have I? Eh? I guess you're right. It has been a very, very long time. Eh. Not much has really changed in this room. Say's room is as messy as it's always been. I also recognize the same stuffed animals and wall decorations that she had for years now. Tucked away in the corner, I can even see her yellow shirt with a big paw mark on it. She used to wear it every too often when we were younger. When I used to come over more often, it wasn't such a mess. That's because you ended up doing the cleaning. There's a minute of silence between us. So, what brings you here? I assume you didn't come over to tidy my room. Not that I would I wouldn't mind watching you clean up. Well, I I just felt a little bit guilty about leaving you behind yesterday. If you still want to, we can go somewhere. Oh, sorry, I just imagined you cleaning in a maid outfit. I need commission now. That'd be cool. I rolled my eyes at Sayori's remark. Yep, I'd be into that. Wait, I mean going out. So, where do you like to go? I don't know. Like a brief sigh, I said Sayori. I think of some place to go. There's more silence between us. Sayori stares at a random direction. I stand up, but she's still spaced out. Her expression is similar to what I saw her at the bus stop on Monday. Grabbing her green bird, I pushed it aside her against her face to jolt her back to reality. Ah, Mr. Bird wants a hug? She grabs onto the plush and touches my fingers in the process. Oh, an imposter! Vote him off the ship. He is sus. He is a sussy boy. Attack! Sari tries tickling me, but it feels more like scratching, or a very bad attempt at rapid fingertip tapping message. Are you trying to tickle me? I have no idea what I'm doing. Same. You want me to show you how to tickle properly? Well, you really put me in a trap, Hope. I kinda do. Permission granted. The tickle monster is set loose. What is happening in my house? Goddamn. You people are loud. Please no. Pausing tickle torture. I let her get a quick breather. Why did you stop? No, not there. That's very. Aww. My game froze. Yay! There you go. She's blushing from all laughing, and I don't want to overdo it. Everything in moderation, after all. This is just my punishment, isn't it? I'm getting punished for being so selfish. I distinctly feel a sudden change from my smile to a confused expression on my own face. What on earth are you saying? Shellfish. I meant to say shellfish. That doesn't make any sense. Wait. God damn it. I hate my neighbors. Why do they do this? Here I live on the second floor of my apartment. I have carpet. I have stuff to like drown out noise. And it's just have a big ass window that does this shit. It's closed. I just live in a shitty apartment, man. Don't look at me. Anyway, what the hell was I gonna say? That doesn't make any sense. Did she call herself that because she has a guilty conscience? I can't imagine her doing anything worse than I've already been told by the girls in the club. So I hope. Are we going somewhere, or you're in the mood for cleaning? Maybe. We're going, yeah. I'll go grab something from home, and we'll meet in front of your house. Okay? Get ready for an adventure, Hope. Adventure time. I'm gonna shut up. I wave goodbye to her, avoiding any further formalities. It's like anything is gonna happen in such a short time that would call for a special gesture. As I leave the house, the noise in my footsteps echo into silent rooms. After leaving the silent building, I'm greeted by sounds of nature and the caressing warmth of summer sunshine. I'm filled with a gentle sense of optimism about things to come. When I waste too much time at home, I'll only spend a few minutes in my room before coming back out. Sari's still not out when I get back to her house. I hope she didn't pick up the habit of spending ages trying to figure out what to wear. Especially with this occasion isn't that special. We're going for a walk. Which reminds me, I don't know where to go. My thoughts are racing at possibilities. I have my wallet and some money that I could spend, but she gives me more things to choose from, not less. My train of thought is derailed as the gates open and the unexpected sight appears before me. It's adventure time! Holy okay, that's actually, like, here, I've never seen this outfit on her. Is this like one made for this mod? That's the thing. Because I don't know, man. I don't know. And will my neighbor stop with his goddamn truck? I'm sort of. I'm kidding, guys. Not my neighbor. It's my brother-in-law. He just has. He's part of. He's a. He's not a trucker. He's like. I don't know what the fuck he is. He just got a loud ass truck. That's all I'm gonna say. Anyway, as I was saying, I've never seen this outfit on Sayori, and I don't know. This is. I like it. I like it. That's all I'm gonna say. Are you spacing out again? No. I was just. You're not having second thoughts, are you? Well, there are certain thoughts I'm having, but that's not the right way to describe them. No, it's just. I'm not really sure where we should go. Well, life doesn't be that complicated, you know? Just pick a direction and take the first step. If you change your mind on the way, that's okay. That's really something I expect from Sayori. Words of wisdom, nonetheless. I'm looking away for a few seconds, taking in everything she just said. I look her straight in the eyes with a smile on my face. Let's go then. Adventure time! Yeah. Our adventure begins in the most boring way imaginable. Walking on the same path I take to school almost every day. I want to go somewhere different. I want things to be different. We approach one of those streets I always pass by on my way to school. Oddly enough, I remember what's on the end of this road, even though I'm so close to home. Unlike yesterday, she's very receptive of my suggestion of changing course. It's like it didn't even matter where we'll end up. She'll follow me briefly. On our way to the shop, we see a shop selling all kinds of baked goodies, and I know without checking, Sarah's gaze is locked on it. In fact, she stops and starts window shopping like a kid in front of a toy store. Let me guess, you're hungry. How'd you know? Because I literally woke you up an hour ago and know that you didn't have time for breakfast. I wish I had some SpaghettiOs in my pocket right now. I paused for a moment, waiting for her to give an explanation. That does not sound like a good idea. I know that. I just wanted to say something funny. Sayori, you can't just say things out of context and expect it to be funny. Trust me, I should know. I say stuff out of context randomly, and it's not even funny. I'm just fucking stupid. Then objection. God damn it. God damn it. Fuck. Okay, that one was actually good. Not gonna lie, that one made me smile. Come on, let's get breakfast. Go inside and browse the selection. So, Detective Hope, if you're so smart, can you guess what I want to eat? Since you loved it so much when we were kids, a cinnamon bun. Seriously, it's like using telephony. Telepathy? What's the difference? The one I said is an actual word. You're like the little junk collecting robot grumpy cousin. What's that? A meanie. I'm gonna shank a bitch. I gotta shut the fuck up. What the fuck's happening out there? Talk about enough. I put my hands on my hips and give Siri a playful smile. Oh, you. After getting our food, she immediately munches down on her sit. Oh, what the fuck? I'm gonna pause. I gotta do something. After getting our food, she immediately munches down on her cinnamon frosted pastries. I say I'll hold on to mine for later. After all, it's just a matter of time until time we start joining our conversation. I don't recognize the houses we passed by while walking down the street, but the whole situation feels vaguely familiar. We've been walking down the road for some time now. This could be the longest street in our city. I'm not really one who walks around for no reason. So it's not surprising how little I've seen of this place so far. Even Sayori asked if I knew where we are when we arrived at what almost looked like a cul-de-sac. this little forest path in front of us, offering an option to continue our trek on the road. Have you been here before, Hope? Give me a moment. I need to check something. As I expected, there are markers next to the third path. People often come hiking around here, which explains why there's such a big opening in the woods. Suddenly I realized that sense of familiarity came from. If adventure is what you're looking for, you've come to the right place. Come, follow me. But, but do you know where we're going? Trust me, I know. Okay, I trust you. He in fact did not know where he was going, because he's a dumb fuck. Anyway, as we're walking down the path, I begin to recall my memories of this area. Oh, he does. Well, never mind. A couple of minutes have passed since we spoke, so I decided to break the silence between us by throwing back our own question. At her. Have you been here before, Sayori? No, and I don't know where this road will lead us. Letting go of the opportunity to correct her and calling on the path of the road, I start telling her about my childhood memories when she wasn't present. Admittedly, those were the exception. When I was a little boy, my parents took me on hiking trips around here. I was a little stubborn back then, before we left the house, but once we were in the forest, it was kind of exciting. My dad always told me about all the animals that live in the woods, and occasionally point out them to me. Sometimes I was fast enough to see them. Usually, I wasn't. Did he pet any of them? I wanted to. The wild animals are too afraid of us to come even in arm's reach. Really, it's a little more than the little stories that stuck to me when a few things I saw. What did you see? Trees. Mostly. No, silly, I mean animals. Well, theirs was one time. As we can tell Sayori about the things I saw and heard in the forest, I see her usual juvenile expression turn into something I can only describe as childlike wonder. Not childish in a bad way, just innocent. With her listening to me in silence and slowly walking. Fucking trains. And slowly walking by my side with careful footsteps, I get a strange feeling. Is this what I felt for Dad to guide me when I was little? But enough of my stories. Why don't you tell me one you had with your parents? A story? You know, like some trip you went on together. Let me think. She's deep in thought for a minute or so before speaking up again. I remember the last big trip. We went to some relatives out in another city. There was this big bouncy castle, and I played with one of the kids on that part of the family. Playing in a bouncy castle? How old was she when this took place? She was really mean and pushed me down the slide. Threw sand at me on the playground. Stuff like that. After that, we had a big family meal. We had hamburgers, potato chips, and sticky dessert, which I didn't even like. Then we came home. It wasn't that bad, I guess. How old were you? 12? That was 7 years ago. Yeah. Is that really the last trip you remember with your parents? Yeah. Wait. Why didn't you go anywhere since? Yeah. It's not a yes or no question. Oh, work, I guess. I always got the impression our parents were busy people, but do they work so much they have little or no time left for Sayori? Dad loves his job, but he occasionally has a day or two off, and we all go to do something together. Isn't that what parents are supposed to do? Well, you still do other family stuff without traveling, right? Right? I just realized something. Oh, did you know cereal's actually a cold soup? No. I thought it was salad with milk as dressing. He's obviously avoiding the topic. Maybe I'll talk about it a bit later. The path becomes extremely steep as we get near one of the hills. I don't remember what the view is. But that could be because I was so much shorter as a kid. Now look at me in comparison. Sarah becomes excited about yet another simple thing as she spots the top of the hill, not far from where we are. Last place is a dummy. She gets ahead of me and starts jogging up the hill. As she gets ahead of me, I notice something about her. Maybe I didn't notice it before, or maybe because the shorts are very good fit on for her. I start running too, but right as I'm about to catch her, she stumbles and trips over. She slides on the rough dirt for a second. Yeah. I immediately go and check up on her, extend a helping hand. Sarah, are you okay? Did you hurt yourself? I hurt my knee. Let me see. What's one of the drawbacks of shorts? No protection for your legs. Luckily, she barely scraped it, so it probably won't hurt by tomorrow. Maybe I can lighten the mood with a little joke? About the bleeding, Sayori. Well, I'm not bleeding now. I thought I already knew that. Huh? Oh, sorry. Wait, was that a period joke? Because she specified me, well, she's not bleeding now. And she said there's barely even a scratch, so there'd be no blood at all. Was that a period? That was a period joke. I God fucking damn it. This is why I'm a drinker. It's okay, Sayori. Come on, grab my hand. She holds on my hand with a gentle grip as I pull her up. Her eyes are locked onto mine for a few seconds before looking away. Thanks. So, why don't we check out the view on the hill top? Yay, let's go. As we get on the top, I take a good look at our surroundings. At the hundreds, even thousands of trees in distant mountain range. Another city lies beyond forest. That's all there is to it. It's really nothing that strikes on to most people. However, Sayori being herself really loves it. She looks over to it like it was a gift she just received. It's so pretty, Hope. You like the view? I love it. Can we stay here for a while? Of course we can. We're taking a seat by a big tree that's almost the top of the hill. I don't know what time it is. At this point, I feel like it doesn't matter anymore. For a few minutes, we take in the view. Really, it's mostly Sayori who's enjoying it. I find it kind of boring after a while. A few more minutes pass, or at least it feels like it. I decided to break the silence. Ring ring. She didn't get it the first time, so I try again. Ring ring. Moshi moshi. Sayori desu. Is your refrigerator running? No, because it's not leg day. Bye bye. Click. Nice one. There's barely time for silence to set in before Sayori's stomach growls. And I said stop to the nest, but no one's Sayori. Would that be really that odd? Anyway, it has been more than a few hours since we ate. Didn't she have dinner yesterday? Oh. The next line is going to be I'm hungry. I'm hungry. Called it. So, what should we do? Well, I noticed you didn't eat your food yet, so I was thinking maybe we could share it. I bought you food after you slept throughout the day and you still want mine? Jeez. Yeah? Fine, whatever. Since we're in no hurry, I take my time eating the sizable cinnamon bun. Even Suri is munching at a more modest pace than usual. With all our food gone, I make a mental note that we should start walking home before I get hungry again. The path leading to our city isn't too long. But the road we came down on is the opposite. It'll take us an hour or so to get home from here. So, I brushed off my worries about the time then focus on our time together. What would you have done if I said, I don't want to share? You're not like that. I know you, Hope. People can change. I'm glad to see you as cheerful as ever, but it worries me in how you're still a bit of a klutz. Meanie? There's a big world waiting for you after high school. It's so much better than me. I mean, it's great to spend time with you after so long, but it's like you didn't change much since we were kids. You'll have to take life more seriously sooner than later. Hope. Why can't it be like it's always been? Like when we used to hang out all the time, you know? Because we're adults now, Sayori. That means acting more responsible and all kinds of other things we didn't get as kids. Heck, we're old enough to vote on how important things go, but I still don't understand. We have to move on. Otherwise, life will leave us behind. I'm trying. I expect her to continue her silence, but she just stays silent. Her sentence, she just stays silent with her lips curled into a frown. Go on. I'm trying to move on, but it's hard. I know it's hard, but you don't have to go it alone if that helps. We can be friends again and take this challenge head on together. You really mean that? I do. I have to thank Monica yet again. How so? She pushed me to speak to you on Sunday. I kinda talked a lot about you, and she recognized you when we walked by the bus stop. I'm glad she did. So, you have any plans for when you finish high school? Kinda. Why don't you tell me yours first? Ah, it's nothing grand and only started to care about this a few months ago. My dad works as an electrician, so I was thinking time seems to fly by. Seems like it flew by. It's telling Sayori how my plans for the future. How I came to realization how I'm slowly becoming an adult with responsibilities. The sun is approaching the horizon, and gradually the pace of creeping crawl. Her eyes tell me she's genuinely interested in when I talk about my future. Looks away when I tell more stories about me and my dad. You've been really silent for some time now, Sayori. I just like listening to you. Okay, but it's your turn now. Huh? Tell me what you have in mind for the future. It's not very specific. I'm listening. Well, I talked about Monica, and she said I should consider becoming a teacher. I actually thought about it a couple times back when Miss Kasumi used to teach us. Plus, I really like kids. Getting a long summer break sounds awesome too. Are you probably lazing on the job? No. Well, maybe a little. I guess better alternative to working all the time. That reminds me, how come my parents are working so much? Uh, I don't know. Look, hope the sun is setting. Yep, I see it. It's not like I'm tell of it to see it if listening to her answers. We could get a great view from here. Right. So about your parents, can we watch the sunset, please? I mean, you don't have to look away. Please? Just the sunset. Okay. I given for now. Seeing the subject is uncomfortable for her. However, what brings me in mind only gives me more concern, not less. As the sun is setting, I try to recall when I last watched it like this, not even being a sentimental guy. I haven't cared to take time and just watch the sky develop. Envel- the sky had become enveloped by the night. I say develop. I need a drink. Ah, my neck. Anyway, looking looking at it now, I appreciate how beautiful the increasingly orange tinted ball of fire is. It's still pretty boring though. So, Sayori, look, I can see the stars. The stars. Do you think we could see a shooting star? I don't know. It's still a little bit early to see a lot of stuff up here. I wish I could see a star, so I can make a wish. That's not how it works. That's not how any of this works. You're not supposed to see your wish out loud. I should keep my wishes to myself? If you wish upon a shooting star, yeah. What if I don't? In that case, wish away, Sayori. I wish the rain clouds could go away forever. There's a moment of silence between us that I try to get in my head around something that's definitely more than what seems on the surface. Feeling under the weather? I have crippling depression. Same! So true, bestie. Uh, I, 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 I know this is actually her talking about her own depression, but I just needed to make a little joke there. Just Anyway, wait, no what? Anyway, what the fuck is I doing? Oh, that's right, YouTube video. She says that in a funny voice, but it's probably the worst timing for that reference. I get that reference. I'm not doing that voice. That guy's a bitch. No, seriously, what's wrong? I'm not joking this time, Hope. Never mind. Did something happen that made you sad? You didn't tell me anything. Really? I've always seen hints of something being wrong, but I brushed it off because I didn't want to be intrusive. Sorry, I think distracted by something. Message. Her cheerful mood seems to have vanished now, like a file being deleted from the computer. That's a stupid way to put it. It's not that bad, really. It'll go away. No need to get yourself hung up about it. I'm no mind reader, but that smile she gives me is certainly a forced one. It's too late for that. I've only become more worried. Parents are never to be seen. They never take you places. Now you're depressed. I'm sorry for making you work. Look, I don't know what's been happening to you in the past half year or so. And now I feel like I know you less than on Sunday. So please, tell me what's going on here. Do you really want to get involved? I do. Okay. Don't say I didn't warn you. Remember how we used to spend so much time together when we were kids? Did you ever wonder why I went over to your house so often? Did your mom and dad tell you? I I never asked. I just I was just happy to have you over. My parents asked your parents a lot of a lot to let me stay over while they went about with their work. Sure, they sometimes took me with them, but it was awfully boring for me, so they just gave up on trying. I had other friends as well in elementary school, but only your parents seemed to accept me anytime you were home. Then, as I got bigger, they didn't see any reason to not just leave me home alone. You still came over sometimes, which made me really happy. It still does. I didn't want to tell you this because I was afraid of becoming a burden to you as well, just like I am to my parents. No, Sayori, you were never a burden to me. I don't know what the future will bring, but I'm here for you and help. I'm here for you and help in any way I can. I don't know what I can do, but I promise I won't give up on you. I'm just glad you're here again. After all this time, you came back. Her eyes welled up, and tears began to softly sparkle in her dim moonlight. I took her in my embrace, hoping this is the correct step in helping her. She sobbed next to my ear, and her tears are flowing into my shoulder like tiny droplets of rain. For a minute, I'm speechless, not wanting to interrupt her and letting it all out. Who knows how long she's been holding it in? She lets go of me. She lets me go, and she shows a meager smile while brushing her hair out of her face. I gave you a shoulder a 10 out of 10. Would cry on it again. Same. Okay. Okay. I'll be right back. I'll pause my recording again. That sounds like a biased review. I guess I'm biased towards you. What's this weird fuzzy feeling I'm having? I know we should have left before I got hungry again. It's getting late. We should really go home. Getting hungry, Hope? How'd you guess? Because I'm starving. I think she's trying to make it light of the situation. Seeing that we nearly talked about anything like this. Is this why she was acting so maturely? To brush off those bitter feelings? Maybe. I feel like you should let her tell me everything at her own pace. I like the path of my smartphone and consequently feel grateful for this tiny gadget because for once it showed me the way instead of stealing my attention. On our way home, Sari went into more detail about her depression. Contrary to how I imagined it, it's not constant sadness. It's more like a little voice in the back of her mind telling her awful things from time to time. These thoughts are often made it hard for her just to get out of bed. She lets me in on another secret as well. Her depression prevents her from eating regularly. Being around her friend helps her relax enough to get her appetite back, but it comes back much stronger. The on and off eating is really unhealthy, but her depression always convinced her not to care about it or anything concerning her general well-being, for that matter. After this revelation, I feel worse about teasing about her thinking of her tummy so often. Luckily, we found a bus on our way home and took us closer to our street. As the vehicle took its turns, Sarah became more and more cheerful again. We spent about 10 minutes or so on the bus, but an older purple-haired woman was eyeing us all the way. I don't recognize her, and my attention was kept by Sayori anyway. Yuri's mom. Fuck. She t- she told her about. Oh no. Oh fuck. It's only a few minutes to walk from our house to our street, and then she said, "You brought a boy? Way to ruin the atmosphere." Yo, Sayori. Hmm. You know this one? You. I'm not singing that song. I know that song. I mean it. The night is dark and the light is sparse, but not even that can hide Terry's bright, red, blushing face. Not even nurse laughter comes out of her after hearing that. We arrive at her house and I'm slightly torn after all that happened today. It almost feels wrong to just say goodbye now, but I don't know what more to tell her. Maybe this. Thank you so much for today, Hope. It means more for me than I probably think. Before you go, Sayori, what is it that you wish for again? The Rainclouds to go away forever. I'm not the one who has all the answers, nor do I have the solution for your problems. But till it gets better, does this help? I open my arms as an invitation for her to give me a hug, and she takes me up on it. Aw, that's cute ass shit. Hey, we're finally getting back to good music. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys next time, and goodbye.